Hey guys, welcome back. We have a suspicious game store here. Wouldn't normally be, but it seems like they slipped up in their process. Let's take a look. So here we have Griffins Gaming. It seems like there's a lot of sketchy game stores in the UK for some reason. So here we see they made a post 1 day ago saying all shipping suspended. Until a serious criminal issue is sorted, we have had to suspend all shipping of order. We are working to resolve it as fast as we can to restore shipping. If you had a delivery from us in the last few days, please contact us immediately. Photograph your parcel before and after opening. So, okay, it just seems like maybe like someone in the post office, some delivery guy is doing something sketchy, as far as we can tell. But we'll see. There's something that I think the game store messed up on. I don't know the reasoning exactly for it, but I think we caught them here in their tracks. You let me know what you think. I've reached out to Griffins Gaming in an attempt to see if they wanted to make a statement on it. To see what the scenario was. I sent them an email and I sent them a message. They replied to neither. It's been at least 24 hours, maybe longer than that now. So, tried my best. If they don't want to answer me, if they don't want to answer questions, then we'll just show what there is to show. And it doesn't look like a tiny game store, though it does look like a new one. They have all kinds of stuff. Here they got all kinds of pictures, all kinds of product. Looks like they have quite a bit of product, quite a bit of variety. So it's weird that they would be trying to scam customers. Really odd. And I wouldn't believe it if it wasn't for the evidence that we're going to look at. So this is the item in question. Here it says delivery in store only due to low quantity, unfortunately, $26.99. European dollarinos. So I don't know if this is the reason why they didn't ship the tins out. It sure seems like it. Maybe they got shorted on their order and they didn't want to cancel orders. They'd rather just pretend that they were stolen in the post. But it seems like the game store did not send these out to the customers that purchased them and expected them to be shipped to them. So here we go. This is sort of an important part. There's some more pictures of the game store itself. See, it is sizable. It's not like a little Gary's Pokemart hole in the wall. They do have lots of stuff. They have lots of play area, everything else, which is lovely. So this is the parcel that one of their customers received. And you'll see here it has a Squirtle plushie, a giant one. They were supposed to also receive some Pokemon singles, as well as 2 of those lunchbox tins that were shown, the celebrations ones. So they open the box. No lunchboxes, no singles. Squirtle's still there. I guess the thief didn't want to steal the Squirtle. So here we go. We got a Squirtle taking a bath in some packing peanuts, doing his best styrofoam elephant impression. And here's where we have the issue. If you put 2 lunchbox tins in there, Squirtle doesn't fit anymore. He's a thick boy. And so it looks like the tins were never shipped. Weird, right? So what are the odds that someone not only took the contents out, but also put Squirtle in a smaller box, took all the labels off and put them on another box, and also the game store doesn't recognize the fact that the boxes were swapped? I think you're caught here. This is some pretty damning evidence that the contents that the customer is supposed to receive don't even fit in the box. Here we go. Here's the back end of Squirtle not fitting in the box with 2 tins. These are not the celebrations tins. These are tins that they had at home, the lunchbox style ones. Collector chests, if you want to call them that, if you don't want to eat lunch out of them. But here you go. Squirtle not fitting in the box. So here's Griffins Gaming talking to said customer saying, FFS, 5th parcel now. So Did he sell? Were they all lunch boxes that were missing? I'd really like to know. If you're one of the other people that purchased these lunch boxes, was it the lunch boxes that were missing? Because maybe they got short ordered. At first, I was thinking maybe he didn't get them at all because these were delayed. I know with a lot of game stores, at least here in Canada, and I think in the US as well. So it would make sense that they're late, and maybe they didn't want to send a refund. Maybe they couldn't afford to send a refund to the customer. Maybe that's still the case, and they're waiting until they get more in, and then they'll be like, oopsie doopsie, here's your replacement on their next wave that they get, and they're just trying to buy time. They don't want to miss out on those sales. Not something that you should do. You have to be honest with your customers. If someone's shitty and breaks into a game store, I'm going to call them out. If there's a game store that's shitty to their customers, I'm going to call them out too. It's only fair. And it sure looks like you are absolutely screwing over customers. Not a cool thing to do. Not a good thing to do in the long term in terms of customer loyalty. If you're honest to them, sure, some people are going to be crappy customers regardless. But, I mean, how can you expect anything in return if that's what you're dishing out? You're a business. You're in customer service. Man up and tell them, okay, we don't have enough of them. I'm sorry. Here's a refund. I will make sure that when we get a restock, I let you know first and give you first dibs on them, something like that. Make the customer happy. It sucks that they're not going to get one, but it's better than lying to them and pretending to ship items to them. Now, they probably have to go get a refund, or they're going to waste time with the postage company, with the police probably, whoever else has to get involved. As we've seen with previous scams, it is not fun or easy to get your money back. And it's a terrible thing to do to someone. So here he says, by any chance, is there 2 types of tape on the box? You know there's 2 types of tape on the box? Because I'm very certain that you were the one that put the 2 types of tape on the box, because you knew that when you packed it, it did not have all the contents, and you were looking for an excuse to say, hey, someone robby-dobbied your box and took most of the contents out. Squirtle. Excluding Squirtle. He gets to stay. Also, I guess this is could you send over multiple photos of the box inside and out, please? So, I mean, this is probably just for show. Hey, can you send me the box? Look, the tape. Oh my God, the tape. Someone definitely got into that. It was definitely the postage people, the delivery company that sent this. It wasn't me. So here we go. We got the nuts. We got some paper or something that's ripped up there. Cool. And here we go. We got, they taped the bottom twice, even though they didn't, it doesn't look like they cut the bottom open, or they would have cut the bottom open. Intentional 2 pieces of tape all the way around the box. There you have it, guys. I don't know. Griffins Gaming, if you'd like to reach out to me, I'd be happy to talk to you. If you want to share your part of the story, explain why Squirtle doesn't fit on a couple lunches. He's already had too many lunches. Please reach out to me. There's all sorts of ways to do so in the description. Thanks, guys, for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.